first change that takes place is in your mind. You have to change your mind before you change the way you live and the way you move. The thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film.
One of the greatest and most essential things I've learned in my life is to focus your energy with intention and purpose. There's always these looming talks about war in society, and people have their own views about war and what it means to them. But the one war that I know definitively we're all engaged in is the war on our attention. Every day of your life, your attention is trying to be hijacked from you, or is being hijacked from you. From your family, to your friends, to the media, and anything that you can engage with. And this includes yourself too, because we don't even know when our attention is being hijacked from us. It just happens. You scroll on your phone. Oh, I'm just going to be on TikTok for a little bit. I'm just going to be on Instagram for a little bit. And what happens? Hour passes by. Oh shit. 2 hours pass by. Oh my goodness. I completely forgot about what I was going to do, whether it be my chores, going to the gym, or whatever else it may be. But regardless, we just wasted our energy. We just wasted our focus and our intention, and it was hijacked from us. One of the most repeated things that I've learned in my time in this field per se is that wherever your attention/focus goes, your energy goes. And this is one of the realest things that I've ever heard. You don't even need to be well versed in science or a science buff to have this resonate with you. Wherever your attention goes, your energy goes. It's as simple as that. But this is a very crucial thing to understand, because if you can understand this and you can apply this to your day-to-day life, you will see an improvement physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And this is due to you consciously choosing to focus on the things that you want to in your day-to-day life, opposed to having your attention hijacked from you and your energy being drained from you from inside out. And notice I said that this is a conscious decision, because most of the time, if not most of the day, we're mentally on autopilot. And this is not a bad thing, trust me, because imagine you had to give 100% focus to everything that you did. You would be burnt out faster, tired faster, and you would overall not want to do anything at all. But we have to recognize that even though we choose to be on autopilot for most of our days, we have to be more conscientious with our decisions. We have to be more mindful on what we choose to give our focus and attention to, especially if I want to create any change into my life. If I want to change anything about my life, I have to give all the energy and attention and focus I can to this said area so I can see results. So it's crucial and non-negotiable on putting as much energy and attention on the areas of your life that you would like to improve on, because you need to view yourself like a bank. Your bank, your human body, has a very specific currency. It has the most special currency of all time, matter of fact. This currency has the ability to convert to any other form of currency without any fees or charges. Do you want to know what that currency is? That currency is energy. You are a bank of energy. And wherever you choose to give your attention or focus to, you're giving your currency, or to be more layman, you're giving your money away to that topic, that area, that person, that field, whatever. Whatever you're choosing to put your energy and attention on and your focus on, you are making said thing more wealthy and more abundant. So now, understanding that you have this bank of energy, wouldn't you be more careful on where you give it, on who you give your money to, who you give your currency to? Because think about it. You saw the title, Stop Giving Your Energy to Your Enemies. I'm trying to tell you that your energy is your currency. So now imagine if I titled the video, Stop Giving Your Money Away to Your Enemies. You would be like, what are you talking about? I never do that. But now you understand that your energy is your money. And this applies to the things that you view as positive and to the things that you view as negative. On the internet, there's this term called rage baiting. And if you never heard of what rage baiting means, it simply means the idea of creating content that would incite anger and aggressive emotion for the person, or the viewer I should say, in order to entice them and get them to engage and respond with said content. Now you might think, well, why would I engage with this stuff, or why would I even create any of this stuff? But you don't even realize how many times you engage in this type of media or content on a day-to-day basis. Now I know the term comes from the internet, so you presume that this is a strictly internet thing, but I promise you, this happens in every day of your life. It happens with people, it happens on your TV screen, it happens with close personnel, it happens with family and friends, it happens with everybody. There's gonna be people out there that are going to rage bait you into giving up your energy. Now, whether it be a conscious decision on their part or an unconscious decision is something that is left into question. But I do know that every time you give that person a response, whether you wanted to or not, you just made that person more wealthy and abundant. Think about the content creator that does this on purpose. Every time they say something disparaging or distasteful, just to get the viewer to engage, you just gave them more views. You just gave them more engagement on their posts. Now, by you doing this, guess what happens? You open the door for them to create revenue off of your attention. You just gave them money indirectly. Because what did I say before? Your energy is a special currency that can be converted into any type of currency. So by you giving that person your energy, you allow them to convert your energy into actual revenue, which creates dollars into their pocket. So you just gave away your money away to your enemy, or this rage baiter, I should say. Right? That doesn't sound good. But guess what? We do it all the time. Even I, because why? I'm a human being. But we have to make the conscious effort in order to not do so. And we do this by slowing down. We do this by responding, not reacting. Responding versus reacting is the key to not giving away your money. And I hope this resonates with you, because I know you don't want to lose your money. Do you think I want to lose my money? No, I don't want to lose my money, but we don't consider it money because it's such an abundant source of currency that we take it for granted. But this energy, this currency is so valuable. It's literally the building blocks. It's literally the funds to build anything and start anything. This energy that I have can convert into anything. I need to treat it as the valuable diamond that it is. It's not copper, it's not silver, it's not gold, it's not platinum, it's diamond. It might be above diamond. I don't even know what's above diamond, but it's above all those things because it can be converted, it can be transmuted into anything. I see a lot of people who take a stance on the things that they support or they don't support. And when they take this stance, you usually see somebody being more anti opposed to pro. They choose to be more so a protester opposed to an activist. And I'm not trying to bring down the idea of a protest because there is a space for it in this world, just like anything. But I'm trying to tell you that your money, your energy is so valuable that you should not be spending it on the things that you don't want. You should be spending it on the things that you do want. Here's the caveat about your currency. Here's the caveat about your energy. Whether you know it or not, your energy is always fulfilling. When you give energy to somebody, whether it be positive or negative, you are charging up that person. How they take it upon themselves is up to them. But guess what? You still have energetically charged them up. So when you try to bring somebody down, when you try to bring a group of people down, you're only giving them more strength. You're only making them more abundant and wealthy. Now, how does that sound? You still might be confused, like, what do you mean? Think of it like this. There's an old saying, especially in the Black community. If you got haters, you're doing something right. Or they'll say the vice versa. If you don't got haters, you ain't doing it right. And now this sentiment has some truth in it. Because think about it. If I'm trying to bring somebody down, wouldn't that mean that they're above me? No, I know, I want you to think about that. If I'm trying to bring something down, wouldn't that mean that they're above me? The reason why I'm trying to emphasize this is that you need to understand the psychological effects that this has upon your subconscious brain. Because if you're trying to bring something down, you are telling your subconscious, unconsciously, that this thing is above me. And in order for me to overcome it, I need to bring it down to my level. But we can't let that happen. Because over here, we teach inner alchemy. We teach transmuting your old beliefs into new beliefs. We teach empowering yourself. So, if you understand this, you should not take the stance of trying to bring somebody down. You should take the stance of trying to build what you want up or yourself up. One viewpoint disempowers me. The other viewpoint empowers me. You got to understand that when we take stances, when we take positions on belief, it always is predicated on how we view ourselves, our position of power. So if you view yourself as powerful, you're more than likely trying to bring yourself up and spread yourself out wide because you know you have the capability to do so. But if you view yourself as smaller and less worthy and less powerful, you try to bring down the things that are above you because it's the only way that you can fight fairly. If I'm gonna fight Mike Tyson in his prime, you think I'm gonna try to fight clean or I'm gonna fight straight up? It all depends on who I believe to be. If I don't think I have a chance, if I think I'm less than Mike Tyson, I'm gonna fight dirty. But if I think that I have a chance, I'm gonna fight straight up. I still might lose, but my standpoint, my stance, my attack will be different, and that's because my state of being is different. So I want you to understand that if you're choosing to bring something down, you more than likely think it's above you. But if you're choosing to lift yourself up in what you want, more than likely you think that you're above whatever the anti or the opposite of what you're trying to support is. This is a very powerful piece of information, because now it completely changes how you think about the viewpoints and the beliefs that you have. Because now it shows you that love, positivity, uplifting, community is way more powerful for your cause than negativity, hate, and disdain. So you see, in this life, energy is your currency. If you want to see an abundance of anything in your life, or anything in life in general, just apply more focus and energy towards it. You will give it energy, and that energy will make it more wealthy and abundant. AKA, you will see more of it, and it will be more prevalent in your life. But this can only happen if you understand that you are in charge of your own life. You have all the resources within. That's why they say there is nothing outside of you that could fulfill you internally, because you have the greatest source of currency within you every single day. It's the most versatile form of currency ever, and you're gonna choose to waste it on stupid videos on the internet. You're gonna choose to waste it on stupid people on TV. I know I'm not. I know I'm not, because this currency is too valuable. My money is too valuable. What's that classic commercial? It's my money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now!
And I hope the same thing goes for you too, okay? Wherever your attention goes, is where your energy goes. It's as simple as that. Is it easy? Maybe not. But at the end of the day, it's still very simple. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'd like to make you stay. I'd like to make you stay. I'd like, if you don't know.